are done in the first half of our quadruple Friday games here in the PSL Global Championship Challenge 2024. As you can see, we are still live here inside the Victoria Sports Tower in Quezon City for our third game between UK versus Philippines. Good morning, everyone. My name is Rowie Sacote. Together with me is Coach Vis Valencia and Avia Zunich on the sidelines. Our match at hand, it's going to be United Kingdom versus the undefeated Philippines team. And what a great game that we have today. This is the last day of our eliminations day. Still here in day number 5. And let's now talk, Coach Vis, our current team standings as of today.
Yes, you can see for our standings for the day, Philippines still unbeaten with 4-0. North America followed with 4-1. But the UK, very close, 3-1, 3 wins and 1 loss.
They only lost their previous game, itong Team UK. Pero before that, let's turn it over to our courtside reporter, Avia Zunich, for a pre-game report. Avia?
Philippines and United Kingdom may be on the same end of the standings. One has an unblemished record with 4-0 and one has a 3-1 record. But nevertheless, both teams expect that this game will be a tough match. Coach Jigger Saniel of Team Philippines said that at this point, the pressure is real, but it doesn't matter who they face. He is aware that everybody is hungry as they are and eager to beat them, being the team at the top. Rowie and Coach Viz now will witness if Philippines can use this so-called pressure to their advantage. Now let's turn it over to our venue announcer, Mark Corpus. Take it away.
Good morning, super fans, and welcome here at Victoria Sports Club, Quezon City. This is the continuation of your 2024 Pilipinas Super League Global Championship Challenge Road to Supremacy. For our third game, it's the battle between the born 2004 of your Campi Basketball UK versus NTV Wolves Davao Philippines. Introducing your starting lineup for Campi Basketball UK. At guard number 4, Eric Arriaga. Also playing guard number 6, Kyle Espiritu. Playing forward number 9, Martin Alburo. Also playing forward number 12, Gabriel Formelosa. Playing center number 14, Julius Dacusin. Campi Basketball UK Head Coach Ryan Janke. Assistant Coach Jay Abileda. And now introducing your starting lineup for NTB Wolves Davao Philippines. At guard number 5, Rafael Uy. Also playing guard number 15, John Rodolfa. Playing forward number 10, James Lulab. Playing forward number 22, Francis Marquez. Playing center number 28, Peter Adapo. NTB Wolves Davao Philippines Head Coach Jigger Saniel, Assistant Coach Bong Escobar, Tristan Baliro, and Bong Marata. Our game referees, Crew Chief Eddie Villarosa.
This is our starting 5 of the ballgame for Team UK. It's going to be Arriaga, Espiritu, Dacusin, Alburo, and Formelosa. And for the Philippines, it's going to be Rodolfa, Uy, Adabo, Marquez, and Lulab. Once again, this is day number 5, third to the last game for our last day of eliminations. Kami magko-cover ng game na to. Rowie Sacote, together with me is Coach Vis Valencia. And on the sideline, the woman who celebrated her 24th birthday yesterday, Avia Zunich. So, Coach, again, this game is a battle between the first and third team. UK only lost their previous game, and while Philippines naman still unblemished in this tournament.
Yes, that's true. No, there's a very, very important games today going to the semifinals tomorrow, no? So paganda na standing kasi to, no?
Yes, especially for Team UK. They want to be the first team to give Philippines their first loss. And again, last game, their only loss was like 1 point against North America.
Yes, I was able to cover that. Yesterday, very close game, no? Talagang hanggang dulo, walang bumibitaw sa both teams, no?
Yes, and for Team UK, they were missing 5 players in that previous game. One of them is their star player in Kyle Capanzana. He had some health issues from their previous game against North America. That's why he was not suited up in this game. And he's not yet playing together with Bill Gravador, and those are the two key players for Team UK.
Yeah, that's very, very important, yung healthy ang players. But, Robbie, medyo, mahirap talaga ang format dito, no? Players have to play every day. Very challenging, no? For both players and coaches, no?
Especially on the second day, there are some teams who are playing 2 games.
Yes.
So literal na mga player. Pero these are young kids, born 2004, 2006, and 2008. So nandun pa rin yung mga stamina.
Yes, that's true.
Ng mga batang to. As we take a look, head coach of UK. And also, for those who don't know, Team UK, they went to PBA Moto Club's headquarters. They spoke with Coach JJ Helterbrand. He's a good friend of ours.
Yes.
And kay Rico Meyerhofer, got some tips rin coming into this tournament, or coming into this game against the Philippines.
Wow, no? Good experience, no, sa mga kabataan, no? And it's just one good thing that PSL, has provided to our kids, no?
Yes. So grabe the fast mismo and the elastic man pa yung nagbigay ng tips sa mga bata ng mga taga-UK. Pero so far, the Philippines naman, again, still undefeated in this tournament with a 4-0 record, and they are now up by 4 points here as John Rodulfa sings in that shot.
Nakita mo yung familiarity, no, ng Team Philippines, no? Sobrang gamay na gamay nila mga teammates nila, no?
Yes, and it just shows that again, these teams who are representing the Philippines right now, they're from Davao. Literal, mga brusko to eh.
Yes,
and during the national finals, as that's a good layup there for Team UK, pinalo nila ang isang team that are composed of NCAA players. Even one of the MVP of the current MVP of the NCAA, tinalo nila.
Wow.
So it just shows that this team is fully stacked. That's why they are 4-0 right now in this global championship game.
And you can see yung nila, yung again how they execute their patterns, no, very organized, no.
Yes, it just shows yun nga, like you mentioned, the familiarity, and that's why in their previous game they won against New Zealand by a huge margin, 81-44. Let's look at that, Lulab with the offensive foul called.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a turnover for Team Philippines. So in their previous game against New Zealand, yun nga, they had a great game, 81-44 yung panalo nila. They forced New Zealand to shoot 36%, 17 out of 47, while the Philippines shot 62%.
Wow. No?
So that says a lot.
Well, credit din, on you see how Team Philippines is playing defense, talagang hard-nosed defense.
And yung maganda dito is how they mix and match the players. Meron scorer dito, the current or the reigning national finals MVP, as that's a good shot for Julius Dacusin. I'm talking about John Rodulfa. He was the highest scorer or the leading scorer during the national finals. Dito sa Global Championship, in his second game, he turned the ball over 8 times. Imagine, and then halatang minarkahan siya nung team na yon.
Yeah.
In their previous game, he only turned the ball over once.
Wow.
So nakita mo yung adjustments as right on cue. John Rodulfa with a tough finish. So far, Coach Chris, you are the coach of University of Makati and QC District Warriors, no? And right now, nakita mo you're familiar in managing or coaching some kids. With these kinds of players who are playing at a high level, representing different countries, and they want to move up to the next level, ano yung mga tips mo sa kanila so that they can move on to the pros?
Well, one very important factor is, yung the continuous development of their skills, no?
Yes.
So, yan, lalo ngayon, no, basketball is really a very fast-paced game na. No? So, the kids should, continuously, develop their skills. No?
And this is really great as well. So far, speaking of great, Philippines are now in an 8-point lead. 12-4 is the score as UK calls their first time out of the ball game. So super fans, stay tuned as we will be back after this.
United Kingdom is determined to secure the victory today. Coach Ryan said that their efforts must be promising as they are facing an unbeaten team. He emphasized the importance of maintaining strong communication on the court to establish their momentum, urging the players to share the ball more and have better decision-making in creating scoring opportunities, knowing that their opponent will do exactly the same. Quote-unquote, dapat nga daw pantay sila, or better yet, mas lamang ang energy. Rowie and Coach Viz?
And that's one of the things that they need to focus on, especially they're missing some key players. Again, in their previous game, they were missing 5. Right now, they are missing 2 players, like yun nga, si Cal Capanzan and Bill Grabador. And Bill Grabador is also playing for San Beda. And due to school commitments, he's not able to suit it up in this ball game.
Yeah, that's, players from UK should, step up, no?
Yes. And especially, kailangan talaga key players yung mga nawawala. Coach Viz.
Yes, that's true.
As 2 free throws here for Team UK. And at the line, that's Martin Alburo. And in their previous game, he played for 24 minutes, scored 6 points, garnered 3 rebounds, and dished out 2 assists. And that was the game where they got their first loss against the land of the free, yung North America.
Yeah.
Who played last game and did a tremendous performance against Italy, winning by more than 30 points.
Wow.
And this is the last day of the eliminations, Coach Visto. After this one, automatic semifinals na tayo tomorrow. And that's what really excites me the most kasi after a long week, last 2 days na kagad for starting tomorrow.
That's true, no? And of course, no, habang tumatagal, no, mas gumaganda ang mga games ito, knowing, our semis will be knockout games.
Yes.
And then the finals. So, matibay dito. No?
And literal, bakbakan talaga. And speaking of bakbakan, look at that battle inside the paint right there as UK gets the possession. Here comes Kyle Espiritu. Gives it. Kyle. Guarded by Quentin Uy as a 3-point shot, and it goes in for Martin Alburo. And that trims the lead to just 6 points. And look at that. Almost a wide open shot, but thought about it. This time a miss right there for Quentin Uy. And so for Coach Visa, you've covered yung game last time ng United Kingdom, which was yesterday
Yes,
against North America. What can you say about that game yesterday?
Well, ako knowing UK is undermanned ngayon with some, they're missing some players, but ang UK, I was really impressed na how the players step up. It was not an easy win for North America yesterday.
Yes. Actually, yun nga, 1-point game lang at the last 1 minute of that ball game. John Ray Pangilinan missed 4 consecutive points or shots to tie the game.
That's true, no? But knowing Pangilinan, because he did not, he played the whole second half, no?
Yes, and let's look at this replay right here. Look at that. Basket plus the foul, absorbing the contact and able to sink that one in for Julius Dacusin. As Julius Dacusin played 27 minutes yesterday against North America, scored 9 points and garnered 10 rebounds. What a great performance for Julius Dacusin.
Yeah.
And right now, this is a tight ball game.
Well, Team Philippines has to be careful with Team UK, kasi this team doesn't easily back down, no?
Oh, especially again, they started out really strong here at the start of this Global Championship Challenge natin. Again, they lost only to North America by 1 point. Yung Philippines naman in our opening day ng Global Championship Challenge natin sa Araneta, they only won by 9 points. That's the closest game dito sa Global Championship for Team Philippines na napanalo nila. Mostly yung mga games na panalo nila is more than 15 points yung panalo. So we're expecting a very tight ball game here, Coach Fizz.
Yes, of course. And of course, UK, they will win there. They will have a chance to medyo tumaas yung kanilang standing, going sa semis tomorrow.
Yes. Especially, they want to make a statement. Now, we want to be the first team to give a dent dito sa Team Philippines. But so far, with 3 minutes and 3 seconds remaining here in the first, Philippines are up by 8 points. And I'm not seeing John Ray Pangilinan yet on the floor. Ngayon pa lang siya ipapasok ni Coach Jigger. As a 3-point shot was a miss. Here comes Team Philippines. So 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Almost a steal here as Rodolfa. Nice pass, but good idea, but poor execution. As eto na, Coach Viz, si John Ray Pangilinan.
Yes, no. Yesterday, very heavy minutes, no, for Pangilinan.
Yes, 27 minutes of playing time, scored 28 points. However, he shot only 8 out of 22, 36% from the field.
Yeah.
And minarkahan siya ng North America
Yes.
last game eh.
Oo.
Kasi grabe yung depensa sa kanya at the last 1 minute of that ball game. As that's going to be a turnover, so ball possession will go back once again to the Philippines. As we have a timeout break here with our score 18-10. So far, the Philippines still up by 8 points. Welcome back, super fans. That time at break was brought to you by C Prime Business Financing Corporation, Dumper Partless, Cowless, PH Sportswear, Synergy Vitamin C, vitamin like no other, Black Mamba Energy Drink, and WL Foods. Grabe, napakadaming sponsors natin ngayon dito, Coach Viz, ha?
Yes, no. Nakakatuwa. Dami sumusuport, no, sa ating PSL, no, Global Championship.
Yes. And especially bilang yung mga sponsors natin, even the family members of the teams or players who are participating here, nandito talaga all-out support.
Yes, no. Parang ano nga eh, nagkakaroon ng mini reunion dito.
Na mga Pinoy sa iba't ibang parte ng mundo, eh, no? As right now, Philippines are up by 10 points with less than 2 minutes remaining here in the quarter. And so far, the Philippines in their previous game, all players scored against New Zealand. It just shows that everyone can contribute dito sa team ng Davao.
Well, again, that's you know, yan yung isang maganda for Team Philippines na masyado malalim ang bench nila, no? Anybody can step up, anybody can contribute.
And grabe rin yung adjustments nila. As we take a look at the coaching staff naman ng Team UK, as they're trailing by 10 points here, as they were forced for a 24-second shot clock violation in the previous possession. As a 3-point shot, can't get it to fall for Quent Uy, and rebound by Team UK. And so for Coach Viz, as a coach, isn't it a thing of beauty to see different types of playing styles from all around the globe happening in one court?
Maganda, no? Talagang you see both teams are really learning from each other here. Different styles, no, different techniques. So, nakakatuwa, no?
Yes, and we started with the national finals where iba't ibang mga teams from all around the Philippines compete to vouch for a spot in the national championship, which will represent the Team Philippines here, which kung saan nanalo dito ang team ng Davao.
Davao, yeah.
As already, Philippines are in the penalty, so that's going to be 2 free throws here for United Kingdom. And again, United Kingdom in their previous game, they shot 72% from the charity stripe, only missed 3 free throws.
But now they're struggling ngayon sa kanilang free throws, no?
So importante yun. Imagine if they sink in the 3 free throws na na-miss nila, they could have won the game.
Yes, that's true.
And as a coach, di ba, yun ang mga titignan nyo. At the end of the day, if it's a very close game, yung stat sheet na sa free throw line especially.
That's true, no? Ito yung mga small things, kumbaga sinasabi namin mga coaches, no?
The details is in the small thing. The devil is in the small details nga daw ika ni Kobe Bryant at Phil Jackson. As a turnover there for the Philippines. And so far, Philippines in more than a minute, they haven't scored yet. Same with UK.
Well, Philippines talaga, talagang they're implementing tong full court pressure to UK, no? Nahihirapan ang UK to set up their offense, no?
And that's what happened last time rin, dito for Team UK. Although they turned over the ball 9 times, yung points from turnover ng US that time or North Americans, look at that. And one bucket right there for Junel Balansag. What a great body control right there, absorbing the contact and was able to sink that one in. As Junel Balansag in their previous game only played for less than 11 minutes but he scored 11 points. Only missed 1. 4 out of 5, coach.
Wow. No? Good ang magandang percentage, no?
Oo, and let's see if he can carry over that performance in this ball game. But so far still, Coach Viz, 12 pa rin ang lamang ng Pilipinas.
Yes. Actually, this is the one hurting UK right now. Team UK is their turnovers, no?
And it just shows that Philippines talaga, they love to force the other team to commit turnovers. Why? In their previous game, etong Philippines against New Zealand, they stole the ball 9 times. And out of those turnovers, they forced New Zealand to commit 21 turnovers.
Wow.
And out of that 21 turnovers, they converted 26 points. Let's look at that pass inside, and that's going to be a foul called against Elijah Tandang. So through 2 free throws dito for Cyron Ambuat. And these players rin, Coach Visa, were competing dito sa Global Championship Challenge natin. Not just representing the countries, but this is also their prime time moment to showcase who they are kasi there are a lot of scouts watching their games.
That's true. No, actually, totoo yan, no? This is their chance to, get discovered by universities and colleges, no?
Especially in our 18 under division last year sa PSL when I was covering their games. Sobrang daming players na mga na-discover ang iba't ibang schools, getting different scholarships left and right.
Wow.
So this is one of the things that they can also, focus on, is also to showcase their basketball skills. As the miss right there for Team UK, and they still have time as that goes in for Kyle Espiritu beating the buzzer to trim down the lead to just 12 coming into the second quarter. So far, Coach Chris, our score 25-13. We'll be back, Superfans, after the break. Good morning, Superfans. Welcome back to the PSL Global Championship Challenge 2024. This is a battle between Team UK versus Team Philippines. So far, Coach Viz, up kagad ng 12 dito ang Philippines coming into the second quarter. What can you say about their performance so far? And anong sa tingin mong improvements ng UK ang kailangan nilang gawin coming into the second?
Well, Team Philippines is really doing a very good job sa defensive side, no? Talagang they're forcing Team UK to, to have a lot of turnovers, no? Having UK difficult time to set their plays. Now for UK, they have to make those small things like we were talking about, free throws, they have to lessen their turnovers.
And let's see if anong adjustments dito ng buong entire UK versus Philippines. As again, Philippines still unbeaten here. And yun meron ka na kasing bragging rights na wala kang talo, so you want to keep the momentum Meanwhile, on the other end naman, itong UK, you want to be the first team to give a dent sa record netong Pilipinas. And that will show that you are one of the teams to beat talaga if you are able to do that rather.
Yes, of course. It can, going to the semis, beating the unbeaten team. Pwede tumaas ang moral mo niyan
And especially yun ang pinaka-importante, yung confidence, yung angas, di ba? As right now, 25-13 is the score. During the first half, the Coach Viz, UK already committed 9 turnovers in the first quarter alone.
Wow, no? And again, this is what Team UK should medyo i-lessen the second quarter if kung gusto nilang to make the score close, no, with Team Philippines. Oh, they have to
Yes.
lessen their turnovers.
They need to make better decisions as Kyle Espiritu is at the line shooting 2 free throws. As Kyle Espiritu in their previous game, again, he scored 7 points, played almost the entire game, only resting for 1 minute.
Well,
Grabe.
siya yung medyo steady point guard talaga, no, of the Team UK, no?
Yes, and taking over with the absence of Kyle Capanzana. Again, we hope Kyle Capanzana na gumaling kasi due to health issues, he was not able to suit up yesterday and in this ball game.
Wow.
And right now, Philippines up by 11 points. So far, ang Team UK, they are shooting 40% from the free throw line as look at that, John Rodulfa, the reigning National Finals MVP with the perimeter jumper. And ang maganda dito sa Philippines, Coach Viz, napansin namin nila Coach Quito, laging may mga nag-i-step up and nag-i-step down para manalo. It just shows yung chemistry ng team. A scorer moved to a passer. The passer moved into a scorer. I'm talking about John Rodulfa and Carl Wood. Carl Wood was the passer during the national finals. Pero during, look at that, right on cue.
Yes,
John
yes.
Rodulfa was the scorer. Right now sa Global Championship, he's the passer for Team Philippines.
That's true. I was able to cover also, no, San Rodolfo one of the games in the national finals, but it was really talagang they know the roles that they have to do, no?
Especially, that's the term that I'm looking for. They know the roles, no?
Yes.
They know what to adjust sa roles. That's a careless turnover for UK. Clearly a backcourt violation.
Yes.
As we have a second quarter report from our courtside reporter, Avia Zunic. Avia?
Make confident shots but don't be comfortable and cocky, echo through Philippines huddle as they maintain their lead. Coach Jigger's words resonated with the team, emphasizing the importance of staying disciplined despite their advantage. With the game hanging in the balance, every decision and play matters, and the team understood the fine line between confidence and complacency. Now it is all up to them to finish the second half strong. Back to you, Rowing, Coach Viz.
And that's a good mentality for Coach Jigger if you want to impart to your team. Again, you are undefeated in this tournament, but that doesn't mean you are the best already. Again, you're only as good as your previous game, Coach.
That's true, no? And that's a good reminder, no, for the coaches of Team Philippines.
Yeah, so let's see as we have a timeout break here, Superfans. Again, lumalaki na ang laman ng Philippines with 19-point lead. We'll be back, Superfans. That timeout break was brought to you by Sri Prime Business Financing Corporation, Dupper Partless Colors, PH Sportswear, Synergy Vitamin C, vitamin like no other, Black Mamba Energy Drink, and WL Foods. And Coach Viz, kahapon when I was the game announcer, yung pinapanood ko kayo dito sa other side, grabe, ang dami ko nainom na Black Mamba Energy Drink. All I can say, sobrang effective.
Of course, Black Mamba Energy Drink, very all natural and effective, no?
Yes, gising na gising ako. Lively ako. Same with the Philippines, and now they're playing right now. Rodulfa beating the shot clock buzzer with a 3-point bomb.
Grabe, no? All around, no? Rodulfa, no?
And yun nga nangyari. Again, Rodulfa turned into a passer dito for Team Philippines. Again, only scored 3 points in the previous game. Sobrang laking difference in terms of his scoring prowess. During the national finals, I believe he scored like 2 games. Correct me if I'm wrong, 2 games na naka 40+ points siya.
Wow.
I need to double check on that one.
But that's a good sign for this kid, no? Yung kanya maturity, oh.
And right now, he's being the distributor here.
True.
And ano nangyari si Carl Wood pa? We call him Captain Wood. He's the team captain of Team Philippines. He's the scorer in their previous game. Or actually, in their previous game, the last 2 games, he was the leading scorer. Pero in their previous game against New Zealand, he only scored 5 points. So, nakikita mo yung difference. Pero before that, let's take a look at this replay muna as John Rodulfa misses that time. And look at that battle inside the paint. Yun yung hawi daw neto ni Nico Villaver.
Yes, it was not legal guarding, you know. He was not in a legal guarding position. Yes, that time.
Hindi box out, nasa harap. So, pwede bang box in yun? Pwede ba? Biro lang sa mga super fans natin.
Wow.
Again, nice pass inside. And was able to draw a foul for Siron Ambuat. And in their previous game for Team Philippines, they're capitalizing, or they only shot 52% compared to New Zealand with 63%. They shot 9 out of 17 from the free throw line. Even though malaki yung panalo nila, they're doing average sa free throw, all I can say. And this is really crucial, mas lalo na. Well, they're enjoying a 22-point lead kaagad dito at the second quarter.
Yeah, and you know, this is one thing na napansin ko while covering all the games here is the free throws, no?
And mga bata pa to, coach.
Yeah.
They still have a lot to improve. So because of this league ng PSL, nakikita nila kung ano yung mga kailangan nilang improve as a player, no? Dati, kung mga kapanahunan natin, wala tayong mga ganito eh.
That's true, no?
Mga games na napapanood sa mga Betamax.
Nabutan mo pala yun, ha?
Nabutan ko pa yun.
Betamax, ha?
Oo, hindi. Sa mga TV lang, di ba? And
true.
mga ligang labas or sa mga barangay level, you don't have the luxury to watch your games.
That's true. Ngayon, no, sobrang swerte, no, ng mga kabataan ngayon having this PSL Global Championships. No?
Oh, let's look at an up and under move. That was a thing of beauty for Siron Ambuat, increasing the lead to 23 points already. Again, Philippines making a statement, capitalizing on the understaffed Team UK.
And isa nakakatuwa sa Team Philippines, Roy, may kita mo, they're very disciplined, no? On their movements, on their spacing, very disciplined.
Yes, and that's a good step back move, but passes it to the left corner and knocks that one in from deep.
Yes, finally, no?
Martin Albura, exactly, coach, finally. After so many possessions, nakabucket na rin ulit dito ang Team UK. Let's see if that can be the fire starter.
Yeah.
But so far, Coach Viz, if, again, you are the head coach of University of Makati, if you are Team UK, if you are in the shoes of the coaching staff of Team UK, what will be your pep talk so far to bounce back here in this ball game against Philippines?
Well, I think, no, one thing is we have to make, no, some stops, no? That's one thing that the Team UK should be focusing, no? In order for you to get the ball back, talagang you have to make a lot of stops, no? For you to have a chance to, you know, get close dito sa game.
And speaking of stops, that's a wide open three right there for John Rodolfa. Right on cue, Coach Viz.
Diba? You can see, Team UK, that time, again, another miscommunication sa kanilang defensive alignment.
Those are the things that they need to work on talaga. And that's one of the challenges talaga as a coach. And again, your star player is out of the game due to health issues. And we hope for the best for Kyle Capanzana rather, na gumaling siya kasi tomorrow is gonna be the semifinals.
Yes.
Where is knockout game na yun. It's either you win or you go home literal.
It's true. No, so very, very important, no, ang mga personnel going to the semifinals.
And grabe rin naman, sayang naman, ang iniisip ko yung plane ticket eh. Ang mahal nun, di ba?
And then well, you know, those things really happen, no, na we cannot avoid. No?
Oh, look at that shot right there! What a great control for Martin Alburo. Me, oh my, that was a thing of beauty. Let's take a look at this replay right here. Martin Alburo takes the hit and able to sink that one in with a lefty layup from the right side of the rim. Mahirap yun, ha?
Mahirap, no? That was a very difficult shot. And now Martin Alburo is trying to, you know, binubuhat niyang scoring load ngayon, no, for Team UK.
Yes, let's see if he can be the fire starter here for Team UK. Almost gets the offensive rebound, but regardless, ball goes back to the Philippines.
And again, free throws, no?
Yes, yun nga. Free throws talagang importante dito sa game na to, Coach Viz. That's an offensive foul on John Rodolfa. And that's his second personal foul already, Coach.
Good defense that time again for Martin Alburo. Talagang he was trying to do everything, no, for Team UK.
It just shows hindi lang siya offensive player, defensive
Yes.
player rin tong si Martin Alburo. As look at that shot naman. This time for Eric Arriaga. Eric Arriaga played for 23 minutes, only scored 4 points in their previous game against Team North America's Carl Wood. Only hits the left iron and miss. So far, nakailang shots yung Team Philippines sa left wing, ha?
Yes, no? And now, Team UK is trying to push the pace. Pero again, sayang. Sorry, missed there.
Lucky break for the Philippines. That was a wide open miss for Team UK as Rodolfa. Great steal. Here comes UK with a fadeaway jumper, and it goes in again for Martin Alburo. Martin Alburo doing everything right now for Team UK coach Viz.
Stepping up right now, no, for Team UK.
And they're making some stops, ha?
That's
Although
true.
may mga times pa rin na wide open ng Philippines, kakaroon ng swerte itong UK na namimiss ng Philippines yung mga shots nila. As Rodolfa, guarded by Eric Arriaga, and look at that wide open shot for Peter Adabo.
Grabe, napakaganda nung two-man game na yon. Well set up, no, by
Peter Adabo.
by John, no, Rodolfa.
Oo, again yun na nga.
Galing.
Peter, John Rodolfa being the distributor na talaga dito for Team Philippines. Ang laki ng difference talaga, Coach Viz. You mentioned you covered him during the national finals. He was a scorer, di ba?
Yes, yes.
During the Global Championship, when after he turned the ball over 8 times, kinausap ko kasi siya nun eh. Sabi, nag-uusap kami nun sa labas-tas. Oh, last game mo, naka-8 turnovers ka. Oo nga eh. Yung game na yon, after naging distributor talaga siya.
It's really very mature, no, yung batang to. I mean, you know, how he plays, hindi niya fino-force eh. Galing.
And credit to the coaching staff rin talaga of the Team Philippines here. And as a coach, and you know this, Coach Viz, it's really important ang role ng isang head coach sa pag-develop ng mga players.
That's true.
And so far, if you are a head coach and you are coaching, again, you're coaching kids pa or mga binata, kumbaga, ano yung mga key factors na gusto mong i-focus sa kanila or i-work on mo para at least, you know, yun nga, mas maging solid pa sila sa basketball player?
Well, you know, a while ago we were talking about
Paano
skills,
maging-
no? But
Oo.
not only about skills, but of course, you know, very important then that, you know, you teach and guide these kids having yung magandang sense of direction nila if they want to pursue, you know, playing sa professional basketball. No?
Especially mga developmental teams pa.
That's true.
Kasi ikaw nagmo-mold sa foundation ng players.
Yes,
eh. And the
yes.
foundation is really important. Parang bahay yan eh.
That's true, no? So talagang, you know, coaches, you know, they really play a big role, no, sa mga aspiring players.
And they're the second parents na
That's true.
ng mga players natin aside from yung actual parents
That's
ng mga
true.
players, di ba? I've talked to some coaches talaga or a lot of coaches already. Meron pa nga sinasabi, even love life ng
Yeah.
mga players.
You know, Rowie, I've been coaching for 25 years
Wow!
already. Yeah. Nako, yung mga ibang players nga eh, ninong na nga ako sa mga kasal nila. Eh, no?
Grabe. So, ang laki na rin pala ng gastos nyo bilang ninong sa mga kasal. No?
That's true.
And so far, again, Philippines still up by a huge margin. 21-point lead here with less than 1 minute and 10 seconds here in the second quarter. UK needs to get some stops, ika
Yes.
mo nga, Coach Viz, and they need to make their buckets here.
That's true.
Let's look at that. Speaking of defense, we've already mentioned this earlier. Ibang klase talaga yung depensa ng Philippines. Halatang pinag-aaralan nila yung mga teams na nakakatapat nila. They're always adjusting depending on the team. Like in their previous game, like if today's Friday, last Wednesday, grabe yung blitz defense nila against North America.
So you can see, no, credit again to the coaches, to the coaching staff. Na they always go to the game very prepared, no, with their game plan, no.
And kitang-kita talaga, as in, I'm always noticing it, na iba yung playing style nila per team.
Yes.
And it just shows that they really came here in the Global Championship Challenge prepared and eyeing for the prize talaga, which is the championship.
That's true.
Which will happen on Sunday
Wow.
sa Phil Oil Arena.
Exciting.
Oh, sobra. So let's see. Again, we have 3 divisions. This is the 2004. After this one will be yung mga bunso nila.
Yeah.
The 2008,
2008
born players, no? So ano pa ako nun? Mga 12 years old ata. Biro lang po. And look at that. Another fast break opportunity, but lucky miss for Team UK as Shen Bayate misses that shot. 20 seconds remaining here in the first half. As John Ray Pangilinan, the key players in their previous game, kind of silent here in this ball game. As Pangilinan, right on cue with a three-point bomb from the right corner, ending the first half with a long bomb. So grabe, Coach Chris, parang narinig ako ni John Ray Pangilinan.
Oo, nabati mo eh.
Nabati. As we take a look at this highlight so far, as look at that, ending the first half with a three-point bomb, but Team UK still trailing by a huge margin here. Coach Viz coming into the third quarter as our score at the end of the first half, it's 48-31. So Superfans will have a quick halftime break. We'll be back after these messages. Welcome back, super fans. Again, coming into the second half, our score 40-31, a 17-point lead already for the undefeated Team Philippines against Team UK. And so far, Coach Viz, we already watched the first half. What can you say about Team Philippines' performance and anong pang improvements talaga dito ng UK?
Well, so for Team Philippines, no, grabe, they showed dominance, no, offensively and defensively, very organized, too much fast break points actually for Team Philippines, no. And yeah, for Team UK, if they want to catch up, kailangan medyo bawasan nila yung kanilang turnovers, making those small details for the game.
Yun nga ang pinaka-importante. Again, this is just the first half, Coach Viz, and UK already committed 16 turnovers, and you mentioned the fast break points. Out of those 16 turnovers, 11 fast break opportunities ang nagawa ng Philippines on that end.
That's true. So that's really hurting Team UK. But, mukhang Team UK, again, sabi sa inyo, hindi to basta-basta na team. No? They quickly adjust, no?
And let's talk about the halftime stats dito. So far, again, Philippines dominating all records except for the turnovers, which is a positive thing for the Philippines, di ba? And speaking of free throws earlier, Coach Viz, during the first half, Team UK only shot 4 out of 10 from the free throw line. That's 40% compared to Philippines 80%.
Wow, yeah. And then totoo yun, no? Yung free throws na yan, it will hunt you, after the game.
As look at that. It goes in for James Lulab. Once again, James Lulab was one of the key players in their previous game against Team New Zealand. And almost the counter steer here for Team UK as, again, this kid right here, he was the highest, or he was the leading scorer in their previous game, etong si John Ray Pangilinan. But so far, Coach, he only has 2 points here in this ball game.
Yes, may kita mo the defense, no, na ginagawa sa kanya ng Team Philippines, no, medyo I think it's well scouted, no. So they're trying to deny him, no,
Yes.
and to lessen his touches sa bola.
Yun nga talaga dito for the Philippines. Literal, kitang-kita and damang-dama natin ang pinag-aaralan nila yung mga teams na nakakatapat nila eh.
That's true.
And yun naman talaga dapat, di ba? As a coach, yung pinaka-importante, parang sabi ni Sansu, the art of war, di ba? Yung start ng gera is in the preparation itself eh.
That's true.
And so far, Coach, again, mga international tong mga teams na to. And this is not an easy one-week tournament. Nakakapagod yung biyahe, yung sunod-sunod na games. And speaking of that, you had this previous experience, no, when you competed sa Indonesia tournament.
Oo, it's a CLS League it was held at Surabaya, Indonesia. Ayan, no? So we were blessed to win the championship there. Pero yeah, this is this kind of format talaga. It's the same eh. Everyday ang games, no? And then hanggang dulo, no? The final. So, every game will really matter here, no?
So, yun talaga eh. Kasi mas lala single round robin na itong 2006 and 2008 division natin.
Yes.
As that's an offensive foul.
Yes, yeah.
So that's an offensive foul dito kay Peter Adabo.
Yeah, he extended his well, kitang-kita yung extension ng arms niya noon that time, no?
Oo. And yung mga referees natin, tatlo yan. So,
yes.
Mga eagle, ayan, literal mga camera guys, parang camera yung mga yan eh.
Totoo yan.
As finally,
there.
John Ray Pangilinan from downtown. That's his 5th points here in this ball game. Again, in their previous game, he scored 28 points.
Yes. Pero ngayon, nakita mo yung last play na yon. Pangilinan really had a hard time para makakuha ng bola.
Yes. And parang ginagawa nila no? Parang pinapahirapan talaga si John Ray Pangilinan. If you're gonna make some shots, we will make sure na you will earn those shots. Meaning, papahirapan ka talaga nila as there's a foul there. That's gonna be on James Lulab. So 51-34 is the score. UK slowly trimming down the lead here in this ball game as a missed shot right there for Eric Arriaga, but ball stays with Team UK. What a great performance so far for Team UK. And speaking of great, let's turn it over to Avia Zunich for the third quarter report. Avia?
Coach Ryan of United Kingdom knows that his players can do so much better, and all they have to do right now is to believe in themselves. He also stressed the need for improved ball movement and unselfish play to boost their offensive efficiency. More presence of mind nga daw and catching up to do for the remaining minutes, because win or lose, United Kingdom wants to show everyone that they can put on a fight and simply refuse to get beat. Rowin, Coach Viz?
And that's one of the things that we need to watch out for. Talaga, and speaking of, these are athletes, at yun nga, coach, kasi yung pagod rin eh. 1 week to
Yes,
no?
no, yung fatigue factor, no, this is really, yan, isa sa mga trabaho ng coaches, how to manage your players hanggang sa dulo ng tournament, no?
Especially right now, they're missing their star player.
That's true.
Di ba? Si Cal Capanzana. And now 6 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here. And forcing that shot clock violation. What a great defensive performance for the Philippines.
Yeah. That time, no, I think Espiritu was not aware of the clock.
Yes. Poor awareness that time for Team UK. So, bola mapupunta dito sa Pilipinas. As Rodolfa. Oh, a wide open three right there. And lucky break for UK as he misses. Here comes UK with a fast break opportunity. Almost loses the ball. Looking. John Ray Pangilinan. That's his spot. Can't get to fall once again for John Ray Pangilinan.
That was a wide open shot. Sayang lang, no? He wasn't able to make those, open shots.
Yes. And yun nga eh, he's the leading scorer for Team UK. Itong si John Ray Pangilinan in terms of average production. Pero right now, 7 points pa lang si John Ray Pangilinan. And this is the third quarter already. 5 minutes and 43 seconds remaining. And Team Philippines are in the driver's seat right now. Let's see if can go undefeated in the eliminations here. And yun nga, ang pinakabilib talaga ako dito is, look at that, 3-point shot for Kyle Espiritu. As Philippines and United Kingdom, 53-37 is the score. Yun nga yung sinabi kanina ni Avia, di ba, sa kanyang report, yung ball movement yung pinaka-importante. Kasi in their previous game, di ba, again, 1 point lang yung talo ng UK sa North America. Minarkahan talaga nila si John Ray Pangilinan.
Yes, so, playing too much one-on-one talaga is, even me as a coach, I, of course, as much as possible, playing pa rin organized offense is mas maganda pa rin eh.
Yes, and this is organized basketball,
Yes.
di ba? Yung mga mapapanood natin sa TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, na mga one-on-one, hindi ubra yun madalas dito eh.
Yes, it's just parang situational lang talaga. And if you will do one-on-one from the start, medyo, kakaproblema yan.
Oo, kasi ang pinaka-importante sa isang team is the system, di ba?
That's
If you have a solid system, you will have an advantage already with the other team. As our officials, I believe they're going to be giving some warnings here on Team Philippines' bench for improper bench decorum. Oh, for delaying the game rather. I believe, is that because of the substitution?
Yeah, the substitution, no? Parang
May miscue eh.
nagkalituan sinong lalabas at papasok yata eh.
Literal, pwede ba yun? Warning for faking a sub? May ganun pa tayong warning?
Pwede yun, ha?
Oh, pwede ba?
Pwede
Biro
yun.
lang po yun, mga super fans, ha? Don't count on that one. Pero 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here. Philippines still up in this ball game. Might be looking at a 5-0 record, unblemished in the eliminations round. Meanwhile, for Team UK, they still have a lot of time. They still have a total of 14 minutes of action here, no, Coach Viz? And bilog ang bola.
That's true, no? A lot of things can happen. And we've seen a lot of mga comeback dito sa ating PSL Global Championship. No, ang dami ko na nakitang biglang, mga comeback na very crazy comeback, no?
Yes. And especially Coach Viz, right now, we are living in the sprawl ball positionless era.
Yes, yes.
Wherein big guys can shoot at 3.
That's true.
And marami ng shooters ngayon. When I was hindi watching when I was listening, when I was listening to podcast Mind the Game nila LeBron and nila JJ Redick, the newly head coach of the LA Lakers.
LA Lakers, yeah.
Sinabi ni LeBron that no lead is safe anymore in today's generation.
That's true. That's true, no?
Kasi grabe na talaga.
Iba na rin ang laki ng, alam mo Rowie, ang laki na rin ng pag-evolve ng basketball when it comes to, system-wise. No? So, totoo yun, no? Walang safe na lead ngayon.
Dati nga di ba? Pag center ka, napag-usapan namin to ni Papa Bear last year sa PSL rin sa 18 under when I was partnered with Benji Paras that time. Yung kapanahunan niya daw, kapag center ka, sa loob ka.
Yes.
Pero ngayon kasi, pag center ka, pwede ka nang tumira ng 3.
That's true. And I've seen a lot of dito yung mga centers pa ang nagbababa ng bola.
And yun na nga, it just shows the versatility of the players na talaga ngayon. And kasi dagdag threat yun as a player, di ba?
That's true.
Ang tangkad mo na, marunong ka pa magdala ng bola, that says a lot as a player. And look at that up and under move, but great defense for Peter Adabo, and lucky break that time for Team UK as they were able to draw a foul. So that's going to be a foul on number 12, Junel Balansag.
Grabe ang collapsing defense ng Team Philippines, no? Talagang they know when to collapse, no?
And right now, Coach Visa, Team UK's field goal percentages are improving right now. They are now 43% in this ball game.
Yes.
So their shots are going in.
And again, this is like only 17 points.
Oh.
Down to 16, no?
And right now, those 2 freebies for Team UK is good. And look at that. But I thought that was all leather, but our officials had a better angle. They're going to be calling Martin Alburo with a hacking foul. And right now, just a 16-point lead here for the Philippines. And so far, Philippines are knocking down their free throws. They are now 6 and 8. Hindi ko alam kung ilang percent yun Mahina ako sa math 6 and 8 na lang.
6 out of 8.
Oo. And yun na nga free throws are really important, right? And going back sa usapan natin last time, Coach Viz, as there's a substitution here for Team UK. Yung generation talaga ngayon, they have the luxury of, having games na kino-cover ng mga coaches like you.
That's
Wherein
true.
nakakarinig sila ng mga insightful insights talaga. Insightful na nga, insights pa sa mga coaches talaga here in the Philippines.
Well, even, I'm really, impressed. And this is what, PSL has done, no? It's doing for these kids, no?
Yes.
Talagang I saw a lot of mga professional coaches na mga nakakasama ko, no? Giving their analysis for the game, and kids has a lot of kumbaga venue to learn dito sa ating PSL, no?
To learn, to showcase, all of those, no? Parang inaabot na sa kaya iba na talaga yung talent talaga ngayon. Mas athletic, mas shooter. Aral na aral ng basketball.
Yes, very, very scientific na talaga
Yun.
ngayon, no?
Literally scientific, wherein sobrang iba na nga rin yung pag-gather ng data ngayon
Yes. Good.
Even as a good shot right there for Team Philippines, even yung data ng pag-pick and roll,
That's true.
kino-cover na pala ng analytics department
Yes,
talaga yung ganun
yes.
ang kalala ang basketball ngayon.
Grabe, no? Ang basketball ngayon, it's really very technical na ngayon, no? Not only from scouting, but from analytics, skills, no?
Iba na rin kasi yung technology
Iba
talaga
na
ngayon
Sobra.
Pero so far, Philippines are able to get the lead again to 20. As look at that up and under move, but can't get it to fall again for Martin Alburo.
Well, again, credit to Team Philippines, no? Very solid defense. You see Team UK, they're getting their shots on the last, parang under 10 seconds na lang
Yes. It just shows that parang nangyayari, last second shots na lang yung nangyayari. They are not able to set up their plays properly. Ibang klase. Again, we're gonna be saying this so many times in this ball game. Inaral talaga ng Philippines yung game ng UK.
That's true.
And that's the beauty of, yun nga systematic basketball, Coach Viz, no?
And you can see, no, ang Team Philippines, halos mga starters sila, no? They're just resting na, no?
Yun na nga eh, last game for Philippines against New Zealand, all of their players scored a bucket.
Wow.
That says a lot,
That's true.
Ikumpara natin, let's say, for UK, they have 5 players. Well, absent yung mga 5 players na yun. They have 1 player who did, or they have 2 players who didn't score. So nakita mo yung difference in terms of depth sa bench ng Philippines. Yun yung tinatawag na next man up mentality.
That's true. Like a while ago, you just witnessed, no? You can see this is Wood, no?
Oh, Carl Wood.
Parang kapapasok lang pero 3-point, he was really wide open.
Oo.
But again, good setup, no, by his teammates, no. Yun yung maganda sa Team Philippines, very unselfish plays, no.
And again, Philippines are 4-0 here in this tournament. Meanwhile, United Kingdom currently sitting at the number 3 spots with a 3-1 record as there was a foul called. I believe there was a holding foul. And that's going to be a foul on Seth Albiendo. Ano daw eh? Diba may pushing foul? Sabi nung ref, parang hinatak sa pulling foul yun, diba?
Yes, holding is like holding foul, no. Minsan madalas, no, you can see those calls, especially inside the paint, no. Pag lalo sa mga big man na they're fighting for their spot, no. So madalas yan, hilaan, hawian.
Literal, bakbakan inside the paint kasi yun eh. You want to
That's
battle
true.
for position eh.
That's true.
And yun kasi yung kinakapitalize as a player, again, the highest percentage is the closest to the rim, di ba?
That's
So,
true.
yun ang kailangan mong ingatan. That's why the paint is there to notify the players na pag nandyan na yung offensive player, mataas yung chance na papasok yung tira niya.
That's true.
And right now, still an offensive rebound here for the Philippines. That's their 32nd rebound here in this ball game. Literally, dinoble nila yung 16 rebounds ng Team UK. And great steal for Kyle, as Kyle was able to sink that one in, stealing the ball and stealing the show. And Coach Jigger Sanyel wants to call a timeout with 9.1 seconds remaining. I believe they want to set a last second play here as we will be back, Superfans, after the break. Welcome back, Superfans. This is our third game for our quadruple header special in court number 2 dito sa PSL Global Championship Challenge 2024. So far, Coach Visa, Philippines started out very strong up until now. Hindi pa rin lumalamang ang UK.
That's true, no? Talagang, again, so solid display of offense and defense by Team Philippines.
Pero let's see kung anong play dito ni Coach Jigger at the end, ending the third quarter. Oh, a sorry miss right there for Cyron Ambuat, and that ends the third quarter with a 22-point lead. And I saw Carl Wood wasn't happy with that call, with that shot. Even though lamang sila na malaki, it just shows that every point counts here, and that is our score at the end of the third. 64-42 Superfans. So we still have one more quarter remaining. We'll be back, Superfans, after the break. Welcome back, Superfans. So, eto Coach Vis, let's have a quick run-through again sa updated team standings natin sa 2004 division.
Yes, you can see it's our Philippines is still unbeaten with 4-0, no? And again, North America and is at second with 4-1, and of course now Team UK 3 wins and 1 loss, trying their best para medyo umakyat ang kanilang standing.
Yes, or gumanda kanilang record, no?
Yes.
Pero we still have 10 more minutes of action here. Down by 22 points etong Team UK. So let's see, they need a miracle here. Pero yun nga, Coach Viz, we've already talked about this during the first half that no lead is safe.
That's true.
We have the T-Mac history, di ba?
Yeah,
Where
di ba?
ilang points sinama niya? 13 points in... Ilan yun?
Parang just under 2 minutes na lang
under
yata
2
yun.
or under 1 minute
That's
ata.
true.
Grabe, no? So,
At
no...
marami na tayong nakitang ganyan, no? Sobrang ano na yan.
Even sa PSL President's Cup natin.
True.
Again, you've coached different teams already. Nakita,
Yeah.
dami mo ng games na Coach Viz. Nakita mo na lahat, literal.
That's true. I've won some sa mga ganyan at may mga natalo rin ako na ganyan. I was leading the whole game but again, sabi nga nila, bilog bola.
And yung fourth quarter, yung deciding quarter.
That's
If
true.
you mess up in the fourth, that you could mess up the entire game. As what a drive, bucket plus the foul for Martin Alburo. Martin Alburo already has 15 points here in this ball game. Let's take a look at that replay right here with a quick first step with a right side shot right there. The back is open. Di ba lunch break ng bangko ngayon?
Yeah.
Lunch break pa ng bangko yan, di ba? And that trims down the lead to just 19 points here in this ball game. Now, the question once again, will that be the fire igniter here for Team UK?
That's true, no? And Team UK has to, have to make some stops now.
And yun na importante, if you're making some buckets, of course, the other end, kailangan mong dumipensa.
That's true.
Meron ka pang gagawin eh. Yun na nakakapagod. 64-45 is the score. 8 minutes and 55 seconds remaining. And look at that finish right there. Martin Alburo.
Wow. 5 straight points, no? For Martin Alburo, no?
Yes, taking lead here right now with the absence of John Ray Pangilinan on the floor. As lucky break for UK once again, getting a stop. And
Yes.
ball goes to the white shirts.
So again, no, this is what Team UK should be doing.
Yes, look at that shot right there for Martin Alburo. That was a thing of beauty. Acrobatic finish.
Yeah, very difficult shot, no? Very athletic, no? Kasi Martin Alburo.
Pinalitan niya pa mid-air yung shot niya.
Yeah.
Very acrobatic. So 10 seconds on the shot clock here for UK. And ball goes to the Philippines. Yun ang ngayon na pag-usapan natin, Coach Viz. Kanina during the third quarter, you've already mentioned that most of the shots ng UK are less than 10 seconds in the shot
Yes.
clock.
And again, you have to give credit to the the defense of Team Philippines, no? Talagang makikita mo very organized. Kitang-kita. Ako, I can see the switches
Oo.
from the defense. Talagang napagandaan, no?
And even though mag-switch, di ba usually pag may switch, may mismatch?
That's true, no?
Dito parang hindi.
Well,
Parang,
makikita mo kasi yung height ng Team
Oo.
Philippines. Very balanced ang kanilang height, no?
mga taga-United Kingdom, matatangkad yung mga tao dyan.
That's true.
Dami ko rin natutunan dyan sa mga accents nila.
Wow.
Pero ayaw ko lang sabihin, baka mabash ako.
Yeah.
64-47 is the score. 7 minutes and 45 seconds
Oh.
remaining. And a steal from the Philippines once again. That's their 10th steal of this ball game. Nice pass. And good shot for Cyron Ambuat. Cyron Ambuat, that's his 7-pointer here in this ball game. Philippines shooting more than 50%. Ang nangyayari, Coach Viz, trading buckets na dito ang UK and Philippines. Mas pabor yun sa Philippines kasi sila yung lamang eh.
Yes, that's true, no? If again, UK wants to catch up, they have to make some stops, no?
And that's a long-distance bomb. But can't get it to fall for Martin Alburo. A nice bounce pass. A good defense, but that's gonna be a traveling violation. Actually, parang hindi na nga-travel yun eh. Expedition na ata yun. Ang dami ng steps eh.
That was too much that
Oh.
time, no?
Parang isang step na lang, nasa Davao na ulit to si Cyron Ambuat. Oh, look at that. Yun na nga yung sinasabi kong blitz defense ng Philippines
Yes.
yesterday against North America. Ginagawa nila sa UK dito. Look at that fadeaway jumper for Nico Villaver.
Kita mo yung timing ng double team ng Team Philippines.
And answering back with a layup of their own for Team Philippines. Yun na nga, Coach Viz. Trading buckets dito ang Philippines and UK.
Yes. And you know, Team UK cannot afford this kind of game, no, if they want to catch up.
So let's see as UK has the possession. 6 minutes and 14 seconds remaining. Here comes the Philippines. Oh, nice pass inside. That was a thing of beauty there. Good setup from Judel Balansag to Keith Marquez. Again, Philippines still not yet done. They are still playing like they are trailing here in this ball game.
And this is, maganda itong ginagawa ng Team Philippines going to the semifinals tomorrow, no? Now you have to practice na talagang playing up to the last minute, no?
And dagdag confidence talaga yun. Going to the semis na undefeated, that says a lot as a team. And yung confidence, yung swag coming into the semis. And
that's true.
even though they're up by huge margin right now, ang ganda ng mga report ni Avia kanina na yun nga, not be cocky with their shots, sabi ni Coach Jigger, and be disciplined pa rin.
Yeah, that's one very important thing, no, for coaches. Especially if you're coaching a unbeaten team, you know, how you will maintain yung kanilang composure, kanilang discipline, no?
Medyo nakikurious lang ako, Coach Vesa. Again, you've coached a lot of games already and you are not hindi ka na, tawag dito? You are familiar already with this kind of play.
Yes.
You've experienced this na malaki yung lamang nyo with 5 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in the game. And if you call a timeout, if may timeout break, ano yung magiging pep talk mo na sa team mo even though you're up by 20 points?
Well, I always tell the players, not to look at the score and just continue to play the system, playing organized. Kasi that it's about practicing this discipline, no?
Yes, and not just that, you have the luxury to practice some plays, di ba?
That's true. And also, this is also the time, no, you can give chance dun sa yung mga third stringer players to gain confidence also, no?
And at the same time, para makita mo rin kung what can they bring more pa to the table or to the team.
That's true.
As less than 5 minutes remaining here in this ball game, a 20-point lead still for the 3 stars in the Sun team. 71-51 is the score. Again, miss there for the Philippines. Here comes Team UK. Again, John Ray Pangilinan, not his usual performance here, only scoring 7 points.
Wow, no? And again, credit to the defense that binibigay sa kanya ng Team Philippines. No?
Yes. And he's averaging 19.5 points per game. Itong si John Ray Pangilinan, ha? Already played more for 19 minutes here in this ball game, pero 7 points pa lang siya.
Yes.
As we take a look at this replay right here, look at that pass inside. Look at that passing right there. No dribble at all for Team Philippines for that easy bucket. And we have a timeout break, super fast. Look at that. Playing like Team Spurs right now. And welcome back, super fans. Of course, syempre, the people behind PSL Global Championship. And again, without those people, hindi magiging ganito ka-successful ang ating tournament. And speaking of that, just want to give a huge shout out. Syempre, special thanks to Sir Bong Cuevas, owner of Nueva Ecija Capitals, for the accommodations at the IM Hotel for PSL National Finals and PSL Global Championship Challenge 2024. And syempre, Coach Viz, babatiin na rin natin yung mga people behind the success of Pilipinas Super League. Kanina, that was Javi Gayoso rather. He is the Luzon Deputy Commissioner of the Pilipinas Super League. And pasalamatan natin, Congressman Claude Bautista, PSL President very own Chris Bautista, special assistant to the CEO Bong Baribar, head of finance Joseph Ronquillo, Alan Kaidik, of course, the trigger man himself, the PSL commissioner, and the overall deputy commissioner Jerry Esplana, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao deputy commissioners natin, sila JV Gayoso, the one that you just saw earlier, PJ Simon, Don Ontiveros, and napaka sipag na basketball operations head natin na si Sir Farley Aguila. And at the same time, pasalamatan na rin natin yung mga man behind the PSL production team, di ba? Mga napakasipag na FDs natin, directors natin, and ang courtside reporter natin na nag-celebrate ang 24th birthday niya.
Happy belated. Happy birthday.
Oo, na walang hindi nagpakain.
Baka naman mamaya, may pamerienda yan.
Yun ang kailangan nating abangan. Pizza lang. Pero anyway, here in this small game, 24 points. Philippines still increasing the lead. They are not yet done here.
Yes, and then you can see, no, there's still Team Philippines still pushing the pace, no, under almost like 3 minutes left.
Yes.
Sa game, but again, they're still pushing the pace. And this is good, no? I mean, going to the semifinals, no, na, you know, this is it's a good preparation for them, no?
And it just shows rin, no, if you play intense defense pa rin, even though you're up by a huge margin. Again, yung discipline, yung attitude is there. Like what Avia mentioned earlier, yun nga sabi ni Coach Jigger ng Philippines, not to be cocky. Wala nga tayo nakikitang players ngayon na parang, alam mo yung, syempre mga bata to, di ba?
That's true, no?
If may angas factor na, uy, angat kami ng malaki. Yung
That's
ibang
true.
players, I'm not saying all, may mga nagyayabang na kagad eh.
Ito yan, no? You know, Rowie, I've been coaching different levels, no? From juniors to college to pro and semi-pro. Normally, ganitong age, no? Yun yung mga makikita mo ang bench nila having this kind of lead na celebrating too early. But you can look, if you look at the bench of Team Philippines, no? Very, ano lang sila, so disciplined, behave. You know, and you can see really they're in a mission talaga.
And they're still watching the game talaga. Tutok na tutok sila sa every place na ginagawa ng teammates nila na inside the floor playing.
That's true.
And it just shows the discipline, yun, again, the system, the culture of Team Davao that they built up. Again, kudos to Coach Jigger, Sanyel, and the entire coaching staff of the Philippines. Pero let's not disregard Team UK rin naman. Again, Team UK, they are playing in with some key players missing. Again, Cari Capanzana due to some health issues, and Carlos Biel Grabador naman because he has some commitments for San Beda University.
That's true.
As we are down to the last 2 minutes of this ball game between UK and PH.
Can see, no, hanggang sa dulo, no? Talagang Team Philippines is giving Pangilinan a hard time to get the ball. Talaga naka-stay home ang defense sa kanya, no?
And let's see, again, Pangilinan only has 7 points here in this ball game. Again, in his previous game yesterday against New Zealand, or against North America rather, he scored 28 points.
Wow.
Grabe. And he is the team leader in terms of scoring. He's averaging 19.5 points per game. As again, a miss there for John Ray Pangilinan. And imagine, they were missing Kyle Capanzana and Bill Grabador. Kyle Capanzana is averaging 16 points per game.
Wow.
Bill Grabador, 11.7. Those two players that are missing, they are the second and third leader in their team in terms of scoring.
Ang laki, no? Ang laki nang nawala din for Team UK. But again, no, credit to them still. So they're always giving everybody a good fight, no?
As John Ray Pangilinan finally in double digits here after the 3-point shot.
Finally, no?
Yes, pero for this short of a time na lang na natitira, it's pretty much safe to say that Philippines will win this game.
Yes.
And they will have a 5-0 record. Meanwhile, UK will now have, again, they started out really strong here in this tournament, winning the first 3 games against Canada, Italy, and New Zealand. But again, after their game yesterday, a close game rather against North America, they are now in a 2-game losing skid after this game.
Again, back-to-back 3 points na for Pangilinan. Pero kita mo, no, hanggang sa dulo, hirap si Pangilinan to get the ball. Talagang Philippines is, you know, trying to deny him the whole game, no?
Yes, 37 seconds remaining here in this ball game. The Philippines are on their way to an undefeated eliminations stint in the Global Championship Challenge, making a statement that we are the best team to beat in the semis. That will happen tomorrow here in Victoria Sports Club in Quezon City. Malapit lang sa GMA yun, ha? Tabi lang.
Yes, no? So everybody is welcome, no? To watch, no?
And this is free, ha, if you want to watch.
Yes.
If you want to watch the players or yung mga panels yung naggagapuhan, you can go here live mismo and watch rin si FD Kim if ever. Pero 5-point or what a great win for the Philippines, winning by 20 points and closing their elimination stint with an unblemished, unscathed, undefeated. Huwag nyo lang i-google yung next word, loseless record, no? For the Philippines. 5-0. Wow, Coach Viz.
Wow, no, great job by Team Philippines. Talagang showing dominance in both offense and defense, no? Very good team play, no, displayed by Team Philippines.
Yes, and that is our final score, a 20-point win for Team Philippines, 77-57. And this is just the third game, Coach Viz. We still have one more game remaining that will be in our Born 2008 division. But so far, our best player of the game, no other than John Rodolfo. Again, in terms of scoring, he scored 16 points, got 3 assists and 5 rebounds. And again, yung 16 points na yun, that's not his usual average in the national finals.
Yes, you can see, no, talagang all-around game, no, displayed by Rodolfo, no, and you see that's one thing, no, advantage on Team Philippines.
And let's see, again, syempre, our player of the game na si John Rodolfo will be interviewed by our courtside reporter, Avia Zunich, in a bit. But so far, Coach Viz, what a great game right now. This is our last day of eliminations. Bukas, semis na, Sunday finals na. Ang bilis talaga ng pangyayari ngayon. Pero let's turn it over na to our courtside reporter, Avia Zunich, for her best player of the game interview. Avia?
I am here with our best player of the game, John Rodolfo from Team Philippines. John, last time na nag-usap tayo, in-interview kita nung nag-MVP ka nung National Finals and ngayon na nasa Global Championships na tayo. Ano yung nagbago sa team?
Siguro yung nagbago is yung namin yung decision making namin, parang ngayon nakikita ko parang na kami yung mabilis nang mag-isip kung paano anong gagawin sa court at yung siguro namin yung communication namin sa loob at sa labas ng court, yun po talaga yung parang nagbago talaga.
At ayun, nakikita naman natin dahil consistent and landslide lagi yung mga panalo nyo, laging laki ng labang sa mga kalaban. But before we end this interview, baka may mga gusto kang batiin, please go ahead.
Binabati ko yung mga family ko sa Agdao, sa Toril, may nanay ko, tatay ko at saka yung mga pinsan ko dyan, sila Longlong, ako may gagaw sa Toril, o ako may gagaw sa Agdao, sila Shonshon, Upaw. Salamat kayo sa inyong suporta sa among mga boss, sila Boss Morris, Ma'am Bianca, Tita Amy, sila Tita Kati, nga nagasuporta yun sa mga big time. O sa akong mga teammates dyan sa SPC, salamat kasi yung mga suporta dyan, Permiway. O sa mga coaches po na mo, especially sa mga parents nga naadikto sa Davao nga nagasuporta po sa mga.
Congratulations once again to Team Philippines and to our best player of the game, John Rodolfo. Back to the panel.
Again, congratulations, John, Rodolfo, and the entire team for being undefeated here in the eliminations game. Pero that's just the third game, our superfans. Kasi coming up, it's going to be New Zealand versus North America in our Board 2008 division. Once again, my name is Rowy Sacote. Together with me is Coach Viz Valencia and Avia Zurich on the sideline on behalf of the entire hardworking men and women behind PSL. This is the PSL Global Championship Challenge 2024. We'll see you, superfans, in our next game. Peace!